What the f is happening, forum? I feel like I've got tons to talk about today, so let's start off by checking out this video. Yeah, you've probably all seen it by now. It's one of the Jonas Brothers in a leotard dancing around to Beyonce's Single Ladies. Look. Now, I don't know if this guy's lost a bet or if he's acting out some kind of strange fantasy where he's a successful black woman who humps Jay-Z, but this video is just weird. You know, I didn't actually believe that the Jonas Brothers were virgins before, but I totally believe it now. Forum, there are a lot of girls on YouTube who do makeup tutorials. In fact, if you go to the how-to and style section, it's full of them. But there's this one makeup artist, this girl, JPMetz, who apparently just went through a really bad breakup. Like her boyfriend left her for another girl named Angela, and she flipped out a little bit in her latest tutorial. Check it out.
I found out that that stupid bitch that works at Applebee's has been messaging my boyfriend, and basically she's really gross and nasty. I'm gonna do my makeup like that stupid whore. Now, if I want to look like her, I want to not blend this into my neck and jawline. When you look at her face, it's pretty bumpy. You can't really tell if it's pimples or facial herpes. I look at pictures of her and sometimes she looks like a goddamn carrot. Get some bronzer and use the cheap brush that it comes with, and just, if I wanted to be really accurate, I would shave off my eyebrows and draw them on 3 inches above my eye with a Sharpie or something. Even when I'm trying, I can't look as ugly as she does. Let me put a it's fake, fucking beauty mark in the middle of my cheek. It's fake, bitch. Put white ass eyeshadow all the way up to your eyebrow. Sorry I can't look exactly like Angela, Mike. I just didn't feel like gaining 50 pounds to look like that fucking cow.
Now that was submitted by fellow vlogger Soundly Awake. And while I really hate to laugh at JPMetz's misery, damn, watching her flip out had me rolling.
It's just like a really good choice over me. I don't know what you were thinking.
I know, right? What was he thinking? Forum, if you've been following me on Twitter, then you know that earlier this week I went to a YouTube show called Downloaded. And lucky me, the beautiful and talented makeup artist Michelle Phan got me backstage. And I got to hang out with some well-known YouTube stars. Now, I didn't take any photos backstage because I didn't want to be like that fanboy, but I've done a few drawings to represent what it was like. See, there I am hanging out with Happy Slip. There's her, there's me. Actually, that doesn't look like me. There. That's more accurate. So there's me hanging out with Happy Slip. There's me hanging out with Smosh. There's me hanging out with What the Buck. And there's me hanging out with Kev Jumba. And honestly, everyone I met was very, very cool. And every one of them did surprisingly well performing on stage. So I look forward to seeing all of you, Forum, at the 789 gathering next month in New York. Links in the sidebar. Listen, like 50 of you sent me a message wanting me to rip on this kid. Now let me explain. This kid, Tsimfuckus, has apparently been diagnosed with a genetic condition called progeria, which unfortunately causes his body to age at an accelerated rate. Now this kid makes YouTube videos where he vlogs or lip syncs, and he generally seems to be having a good time.
What up, yo, it's Tsimfuckus. Here's a new skit I'm about to do called Let Out the Celebrities. On this thing, I take 3 celebrities and talk about them.
And honestly, Forum, I can't rip on this kid. Despite what many of you have asked me to do, and despite what many of you think of this kid, he's not just a retard dancing around like a douchebag. This is a retard dancing around like a douchebag. This is a kid with a terminal disease. And according to the Progeria Research Foundation, most with his condition only live to the age of 13 years old. And Tsimfuckus' account says that he's 16 years old. So he's doing pretty well. And maybe, just maybe, he's trying to live out his last few years by having a good time. I'm just saying. Jeez, sorry for getting all full house on you guys. But you know what time it is, Forum. It's time for the comment question of the day, which comes from a user named DieTigerRenton. And she said,
if you were allowed to kick somebody's ass, whose ass would you kick and why?
So if you could kick anyone's ass, whose ass would you kick and why? Leave your interesting or creative responses in the comments section below. And don't forget to submit your video for the next episode's comment question of the day. But thanks for watching today's episode of Equals 3. I'm Ray William Johnson, and I approve this message. Oh, fuck, I forgot to do the Senior Rat Man Challenge. Whatever, I'll have to do it next week. So tell me, Forum, if you could be the opposite gender for a day, what would you do?
I'm headed for the top of the game, that's real talk. All of y'all been wanting my fame, that's real talk. Trying to match and spark up the flame, that's real talk. But all of y'all will holler my name, that's real talk. B-R-I-X, B-R-I-X, G-R-I-X, G-R-I-X. They said, who the fuck's this chick always cursing in songs? I'm your worst nightmare, yes sir, bring it on.
check that out. Thank you very much.